Have you ever stopped to wonder, would you rather live longer or live better? It's a question that hits harder as the years go by, especially when you start noticing that climbing stairs feels more like a workout than a casual stroll. Longevity isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about making those years count. Imagine being in your 70s and still having the strength to carry your groceries, play with your grandkids, or even crush a 200 pounds overhead press. That's the essence of building strength that lasts. It's not just about muscles, it's about freedom, independence, and living life on your terms. Now, here's the kicker. Strength isn't just a gym thing, it's a life thing. Think of it as the foundation of everything you do. Whether it's lifting a suitcase into the overhead bin or catching yourself from slipping on a wet floor, strength is your silent ally. But here's the catch. Most people don't realize how critical it is until they start losing it. That's why we're diving into what I like to call the unbreakable laws of longevity. These are the principles that ensure your body stays strong, mobile, and capable, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty of these laws, let's take a moment to reflect on what strength really means. It's not just about how much weight you can lift, it's about how well your body works as a whole. It's about mobility, stability, and the kind of power that keeps you moving, even when life throws its curveballs. So, how do you build this kind of strength? Well, that's where the journey begins. Strength isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It comes in different forms, each with its own unique purpose. Absolute strength, for instance, is all about raw power, the ability to move heavy weights regardless of your body size. Think of it as the kind of strength you'd need to deadlift 500 pounds or squat 400 pounds. It's the foundation of physical dominance, the kind that makes you feel unstoppable when you hoist something off the ground. But here's the thing. While absolute strength is impressive, it's not the whole picture. Relative strength, on the other hand, is where things get interesting. This is your strength in relation to your body weight, and it's what makes pound-for-pound champions so remarkable. Picture a dung beetle pulling over 1,000 times its own weight. It's a perfect example of relative strength in action. For humans, this might look like a 150 pounds person bench pressing 300 pounds or performing a 100 pounds chin-up. In sports, relative strength often trumps absolute strength because it combines power with agility and efficiency. It's what allows a gymnast to defy gravity or a sprinter to explode off the blocks. The beauty of understanding these two types of strength is realizing how they complement each other. Absolute strength builds the foundation, while relative strength refines it, making you more efficient and capable in real-world scenarios. Whether you're an athlete or just someone looking to stay fit, knowing the difference can help you tailor your training to your goals. But how do these concepts translate into measurable progress? That's where strength standards come into play, and they're the benchmarks that keep you on track. When it comes to strength, having clear benchmarks can be a game changer. Absolute strength standards, like the iconic 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500 pounds lifts, give you tangible goals to chase. Whether it's a 300 pounds bench press or a 500 pounds deadlift. These numbers represent milestones that showcase raw power. But here's the thing. Not everyone will hit these numbers, and that's okay. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about consistently pushing your limits, one rep at a time. Even if you're lifting lighter weights, the journey toward these standards builds discipline and resilience. Relative strength standards, on the other hand, are where things get personal. These benchmarks are tailored to your body weight, making them more accessible and practical for everyday athletes. For example, a bench press of 1.25 to 1.75 times your body weight or a deadlift of 2.5 to 3 times your weight are solid markers of exceptional relative strength. These numbers aren't just about bragging rights, they're about functionality. Imagine being able to lift your own body weight with ease or carry heavy objects without breaking a sweat. That's the kind of strength that translates into real-world confidence. The beauty of these standards is that they give you a roadmap, but they're not set in stone. Everyone's journey is different, and progress is what truly matters. Maybe you're starting with a 100-pound squat or a 50 pounds bench press. What counts is that you're moving forward. Strength is a marathon, not a sprint, and every step you take builds momentum. But as we age, maintaining this momentum becomes even more critical. Let's explore how age impacts strength and why staying consistent is the ultimate key to longevity. Aging is inevitable, but losing strength Doesn't have to be. Did you know that after the age of 40, most people experience a natural strength decline of 5 to 9% per decade? It's a sobering thought, but it's not all bad news. While this decline is real, it's also preventable. At least to a large extent, strength tends to fade faster than muscle mass, which means you can look fit but still feel weaker. That's why prioritizing strength training as you age is non-negotiable. It's not just about looking good. It's about staying capable and independent. Think about it. The ability to lift, carry, or even stand up from a chair without assistance becomes a challenge for many as they hit their 50s and 60s. But it doesn't have to be that way. By focusing on progressive overload and functional movements, you can slow down or even reverse this decline. For example, incorporating exercises like deadlifts, squats, and core training into your routine can help you maintain both absolute and relative strength. It's not about chasing PRs in your 40s. It's about preserving the strength that allows you to live life on your terms. The key takeaway here is that age is just a number. It's your habits that matter. Whether you're 40, 50, or even 60, the best time to start prioritizing strength was yesterday. The second best time, today. But strength isn't just about lifting weights. It's about how your body moves and functions as a whole. That's why mobility, stability, and flexibility play such a crucial role in building strength that lasts. Let's dig deeper into how these elements form the foundation of functional, long-lasting strength. Building strength isn't just about adding weight to the bar. It's about creating a body that moves well, feels strong, and stays resilient. Mobility, stability, and flexibility are the unsung heroes of functional strength. Think of them as the root system of a tree. Without strong roots, the tree can't stand tall, no matter how thick its trunk is. The same goes for your body. If your joints are stiff or your posture is off, your strength will always be limited. That's why focusing on thoracic mobility, hip flexibility, and core stability is just as important as hitting a new PR. Poor posture and lack of mobility are like hidden leaks in your strength potential. For example, if your shoulders are tight, your bench press will suffer. If your hips lack flexibility, your squat won't reach its full depth. Addressing these issues isn't glamorous, but it's essential. Simple exercises like hip bridges, thoracic rotations, and anti-rotation core drills can work wonders. These movements don't just improve your lifts, they also make everyday tasks, like bending down to tie your shoes or reaching for a high shelf, feel effortless. The beauty of functional strength training is that it prepares you for life, not just the gym. It's about creating a body that can handle whatever comes its way, whether it's lifting a heavy suitcase or catching yourself from a fall. But functional strength doesn't happen by accident. It requires a structured approach. That's where the strength pyramid comes in, offering a clear framework for building a body that's not just strong, but also durable. Let's explore how this pyramid can guide your training for longevity and performance. Imagine your strength as a pyramid, with each layer supporting the next. At the base lies absolute strength, the foundation of everything. Without it, the entire structure crumbles. This is where you focus on heavy lifts, like squats, deadlifts, and overhead presses in the 1 to 8 rep range. Above that comes hypertrophy, or muscle growth, which not only makes you look stronger, but also supports your joints and protects against injuries. Then, at the next level, we have power, the ability to generate force quickly, like when you sprint, jump, or throw. Finally, at the top, we find specific skills, tailored to your personal goals, whether that's excelling in a sport or simply staying active. Training for longevity isn't about chasing extremes. It's about finding balance. A well-structured program prioritizes progression while minimizing unnecessary risks. For example, instead of maxing out your deadlift every week, focus on steady improvements with sub-maximal loads. Incorporate accessory work like anti-extension core exercises and posture correction drills to create a safety net for your joints. And don't forget about mobility. Spending just 10 minutes a day on stretches or foam rolling can make a world of difference as you age. The beauty of this pyramid is that it's adaptable. Whether you're in your 20s or your 60s, the principles remain the same. Build strength, protect your body, and train smart. But theory is only half the battle. Real progress comes from seeing these concepts in action. Let's take a look at someone who's applied these principles to transform their strength and longevity, even when the odds were stacked against them. Let's talk about Jesse. a guy who started his fitness journey with more setbacks than advantages. He wasn't naturally strong, and his posture and mobility were holding him back. But instead of chasing heavy lifts right away, he focused on the basics, improving his thoracic mobility, stabilizing his core with anti-rotation exercises, and opening up his hips. Over time, these small, consistent efforts paid off. Not only did he increase his relative strength, but he also avoided injuries that could have derailed his progress. Jesse's story is proof that strength isn't just built in the gym, it's built in the details. Then there's Swede Burns, a powerlifting coach who learned the hard way about the risks of pushing too far. During a 550 pounds bench press attempt, he suffered a severe injury that sidelined him for months. His experience highlights the importance of balancing ambition with safety. No matter how strong you are, ignoring your body's limits can lead to setbacks that take years to recover from. That's why incorporating a zone of risk mindset, where you push yourself but stay within safe boundaries, is crucial for long-term progress. These examples show that strength isn't just about numbers, it's about the journey. Whether you're like Jesse, starting from scratch, or someone chasing elite lifts like Swede, the principles remain the same. Prioritize mobility, stability, and progression. Every rep, every stretch, and every adjustment adds up. But what ties it all together is the mindset. Understanding that strength is a lifelong pursuit, not a quick fix. So, how do you take all this knowledge and turn it into action? Let's wrap it up with some final thoughts and recommendations. Strength isn't just about lifting heavy. It's about building a body that works for you, not against you. The foundation of true strength lies in mobility, stability, and flexibility. Without these, even the strongest lifts can crumble under the weight of poor posture or joint stress. The good news, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 40, 50, or beyond, focusing on safe, structured progression can transform not just your body, but your entire outlook on life. Strength is freedom, and freedom is priceless. So, let me ask you, are you ready to take control of your health and longevity? What's stopping you from starting today? Maybe it's fear of failure, or maybe you've been overwhelmed by conflicting advice. Here's the truth. Progress doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be consistent. Start small. Focus on the basics. Build your strength pyramid one layer at a time. And remember, every rep, every stretch, and every ounce of effort you put in now will pay dividends in the years to come. Here's the bottom line. Strength isn't just about lifting weights. It's about lifting your quality of life. Everything we've covered today, from mobility and stability to structured progression, is designed to help you build a body that doesn't just survive, but thrives. The question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you let it sit on the shelf, or will you take that first step toward a stronger, healthier, and more capable version of yourself? Remember, every small action today compounds into massive results tomorrow. So ask yourself, how do you want to feel in 10, 20, or even 30 years? Do you want to be the person who struggles to get out of a chair, or the one who's still crushing life with energy and confidence? The choice is yours, and it starts now. Start with the basics. Focus on mobility, stability, and strength standards that make sense for you. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Progress doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. If this inspired you, don't stop here. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you can keep learning and growing. And hey, leave a comment below. What's your biggest strength challenge right now? Let's tackle it together. Your journey to strength and longevity starts today, and I'll be here every step of the way. Let's make it happen.